Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is the Doctor of Destiny, and today's video will be covering the raid heavy weapon machine gun, which is called the Qullim's Terminus. I'll be going over some of the perks, etc., and stuff like that, and obviously showing some of them in PvE, and then obviously after that, we'll be going over them in PvP. PvP will just be obviously some games in the background and some kill streaks to show you how powerful it actually is, because to be honest, it's one of the most powerful heavy machine guns in the game at the moment. So the first perk we've got is Wood of Light, so you get a 10% bonus to taking enemies. We've got Linear Compensator, which is more predictable recoil. Acquires ballistics, which I've got, so you can improve the more range and impact. You can use that for shotguns as well, it's probably one of the best perks. Also field choke as well, more range and then impact. Then we have got Cocoon, which is when stowed for a short time, this weapon is automatically reloaded from your reserves. I'll obviously explain that in a minute against some enemies on the Cosmodrome. But basically, you can swap guns and then you don't actually have to reload. You've got Extended Mag, which makes it to 42, but reduces the range and stability. This is good for PvE, so lock that on. And obviously, you've got Lightweight for +2 agility. Never use that. Small bore. Change it over for PvP, so you get extra range and then obviously stability itself. Your bullet or magazine size will go down from 42 to 31, so it doesn't really matter in PvP. And then you've got persistence. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it is fired. Obviously, you're going to be firing for a long time anyways. So let's go test this out against some enemies. Like I said, this is probably like an all-rounder kind of heavy machine gun. You can use it in PvE, PvP. It wrecks, absolutely wrecks in PvP. It's one of the best heavy machine guns I've used to date, I'd say, since the game has come out, and I've been playing since Alpha. The Oldest Hammer is probably the second best, and then the Deviant Gravity, which was like, this is probably when the game first come out. But as you can see, obviously, I'm going to kill some enemies here. The clip was 31, so I'm going to kill some enemies here to show off obviously how accurate it is. The scope of it's pretty cool as well, but you get that with all the raid weapons so far. This is the cursor that you're going to get for it. So now, if I count to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and swap back to my heavy, then I'll have 31 bullets. So you get the general gist. This is obviously meant for the raid, so if we had a raid primary and then obviously a raid secondary and then special and then heavy, you basically just swap over from all of them. You never have to reload. This is obviously perfect for Oryx and Gorgroth, so you can obviously do a huge amount of DPS and not waste time reloading, especially for stuff like heavies which take forever. That is a drawback to these weapons. I've got the fusion rifle as well, which I will do a separate video for, but that one's actually got a really slow reload. So these ones do have slow reloads, but the idea is obviously you don't actually reload it, you just swap the guns. You see there's 4 bullets in there, go back 31. So as long as you give it about 5 seconds delay between each weapon that you swap over, you basically never have to reload ever again, especially if you're picking up ammo as well. You just pick up ammo, run away, swap over, and now back to this one because obviously this has got Cocoon as well. So this is perfect, absolutely perfect for PvE, for the raid, obviously, because obviously it's the raid weapon, and then it's good against certain strikes. It's solar, so obviously this week we've got the Undying Mine, so this would be perfect for it. And then I'm going to have some stuff in PvP in the background, and I'll obviously explain that as well. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, and now we've got some footage of the gun in action in PvP. The first 2 maps on Rumble that I actually played, I managed to get a 5 kill streak on each map. So you can probably on average, obviously you've got to be semi-skilled, but all you really got to do is click and point and just hold down the fire button. When it comes to heavy machine guns, you don't have to have a lot of skill, especially when you've got high stability, which this gun actually has, and range as well, so anyone can use it, even a noob. So you probably on average get about 3 to 5 kills once you get heavy. It depends on which mode you're playing. Rift is very good for this because you get multiple heavy rounds. You can probably get 3 heavies potentially in a round, in a map. So Rumble, obviously, if you're very quick at it, you know, you're about to nab it and then run off and get some kills, etc, etc. The swords are quite overpowered personally at the moment, and a lot of people use it, but this kind of counters it. with the fire rate. So if anyone's swinging towards you, you should be able to take them out in time. The only thing you obviously can't really dominate is probably people in supers, etc., aka the Titans. Here's another one which I shouldn't have been able to get, but I was able to manage to nab the heavy and obviously get the kills. So this is the first impressions or the review of the Qullim's Terminus. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and then tell me what you think of the gun so far, if you got it yourself or if you like the look of it. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you all for the next gun review. Bye bye.
You've shown your might, Guardian. Well fought.